We're on. We are on. Samswaddling,
How are you?
mate. Welcome to the very first episode of Have a Chat with Matt. Having a coffee with you, mate.
No, I appreciate it. Appreciate you having me on. Love it.
Awesome. We go back some time now, don't we?
We do.
How long have we known each other?
Oh, it's been a while. I mean, you've worked with my brother for many years now, and I've always been kind of in the background. And then when I had ankle problems back in the day, you would deal with them and stuff like that. And you know, you've worked with me all the way up until now. So it's been a good ride. It's been good knowing you.
No, it has. It's been more than physiotherapy. It feels that we've developed a real good friendship and with both our families, to be honest. Going more towards what I wanted to talk to you about today was really around your performance. One of the things that really I'm curious about is having cool conversations with cool people, doing cool things, and at the moment you're in that phase. But how are you feeling at the moment? Where are you at with your performance, and what's going on in your mind right now?
Well, high performance has played a big role in me for the past 18 months. It's been a wild journey. I've always had a dream of playing AFL footy, and it's kind of becoming a bit real. And at the start of the pre-season, I went to work with you, and obviously we did a lot around my hamstrings and stuff like that. And I really got to work on little attributes there, so I could better my performance and train and compete at the optimal level. But yeah, right now just trying to get through each week, get through day by day. Just doing the thing I love. So yeah, it's been exciting. It's been surreal. So yeah, really enjoying it.
Good. That's so much. That's good to hear that you're having fun. Yeah, one of the areas that I'm really loving about my work at the moment is leaning towards people that are trying to get to their ultimate dreams, and in quest for what they define as high performance. So if we were to sort of define high performance for Sam, how would you define high performance? What does it mean to you?
I'd definitely say just physical activities or physical little things, or even mental, that you do with preparation during the week that can get you on to train or compete at the optimal level on game day. So I'd definitely say just stuff like that, like little things that we did. We did sprint techniques, my hamstring stuff, little tweaks in your physical attributes and even your mental that can get you to compete at the highest level possible. So yeah.
Yeah, awesome, mate. Awesome. So you talk about 18 months, but when did this all really start for you, mate? Like, when did you first pick up a footy?
Yeah.
Who was your biggest influence for you getting into football, and maybe you just starting to believe that Samswaddling wants to be an AFL footballer?
Yeah, I guess it's just like any kid who wants to get drafted. You start an Auskick, you just, even before that, I'm a little kid running around the house with a ball and kicking it around, trying to find my feet. And then, your parents get you into Auskick, and obviously mum and dad have both been big role models in my life and have been a big part of my journey with footy. And then obviously as you grow up, you start to watch the game a lot more, and you get your idols like Pendlebury, the Neils, Fife, all these people that you start to watch. You're like, wow, they can do some incredible things, and you want to be just like them. So yeah, it's been a long journey since Auskick, and it hasn't been smooth sailing. There's been ups and downs, and not knowing if I want to play footy. Played soccer for a bit, but then coming back to footy, I'm where I belong. So yeah.
Yeah, mate. What you just said then makes me really interested to delve a bit deeper. I knew that the questions I asked you would go down different rabbit holes today, but you moved away from footy.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Well, it was kind of like I always balanced footy and soccer.
Did you?
Since like year 3 or 4, and all the way up until I think year 6 or 7, I picked soccer for the year. So I didn't play footy. and then I came back then after my year of soccer, I had to decide because they kind of clashed at the end. So yeah, I ended up going with footy, and at the time, I think it was just because of mates. I had more mates playing footy, but yeah, I haven't looked back since. So
Yeah, good. Is there a particular, outside of family, obviously I know mum and dad have just fully got behind you the last 12 months and said, look, you finished school, I reckon it's time for you to really focus on footy. It's obviously had a huge impact on your development over the last 12 months. Who else has been a huge influence for you, mate? Like, anyone behind the scene? It could be family, it could be a friend, it could be someone that you look up to that's really, you know, there for you or said a few things to you?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of coaches have played a big role over my journey. Mick Lucas, Steve Chapman, Mark Webb, like all these coaches have played a big role in me and have had a big impact on me. But I'd say someone who's very close to me has probably had the biggest impact of all. That's my little brother Joel. For people who don't know, he has a disability. He's got cerebral palsy and he's in a wheelchair pretty much full time. So for me, I look to him and like he probably looks up to me, but I look up to him more than he probably knows. Like him, getting through life every day, the struggles he has, the challenges he faces. Like I look up to him like as a role model. Like some of the stuff he does just amazes me, and just how he gets on with life just amazes me. So some of the stuff I do today is purely just for him, and I want to, try to give him the best life possible, and have the coolest big brother going out. So yeah, I can't, he's played a big factor on my journey. So yeah.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
I knew Joel would creep into this conversation.
Yeah. He's a good kid.
Yeah, I loved working with him too.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that I've always thought of, when I grew up is role models and who I look up to, and what I've realised along the journey is that the ones that are younger than us, that we actually often look down and look up to them as well. And I think even in our workplace we have great people in our team, and there's role models that doesn't matter how many years of experience or how old you are, we're all here and we're all learning off each other.
Exactly.
So no, it's awesome, mate.
Yeah.
We'll step away from sport for one sec. Outside of footy, what do you love doing, mate? Tell me more about Sam.
I mean, yeah, there's not much because I've been like I'm an outgoing guy, like I'm an extrovert, like I love talking to people and stuff like that. So like for me, I've always just been a sporty kid. Like, that's all I've known. So I love golf, love basketball. Like obviously I mentioned Joel before. He plays wheelchair basketball, so I'm always whatever rebounding for him or getting shots up for myself. I feel like that really, if I'm having a bad day, I can really clear my mind if I put up some shots on the basketball hoop. Love getting out, playing a bit of golf with my mates, music, just stuff like that. I love all that stuff. But yeah, to be honest, it's just been footy and just a few little other things on the side. So yeah, not much.
It's good, mate.
Yeah.
If we were going down the road of talking about your biggest struggle, your biggest challenge that you've had, what would that be?
Definitely say back in futures. So under 16s, where I only played, I think it was three out of the 6 games. So basically, Steve Chapman, who's now the Colts coach, he's now the Colts coach. He was our futures coach, and we have a great relationship now. We're flourishing, so there's no struggles there now. But back in futures, we had some pretty tough conversations. I thought I was good enough to hopefully maybe be in the state 16s and push for that level. But I think a bit of my maturity and lack of defense back then didn't allow me to get picked for those squads for the future squad. So yeah, that was kind of like the biggest struggle for me. But there was one thing that Chappie always said at training that I took into the off season and the pre-season, coming back into my first year of Colts, and it was fine 500 a day, which means just fine the footy 500 times a day, no matter what you do, ground balls, handballs, whatever it kicks, whatever it is, fine it 500 times a day. And I kind of took that as gospel, and I went to work in the off season and the pre-season, and just that's all I did, flying 500 a day, and I was lucky enough to make the Colt squad, and now I'm sitting here today. So it's been a wild journey, but a lot of hard work's gone in since that moment, and that's been probably my biggest setback and challenge. And I just faced it head on with resilience, and now I'm here. So yeah, it's good.
Very good. A couple of games left in the season, and then we're in finals, and looking forward to that.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's been a great season. Obviously, starting off with the Colts, and then going into the State 18s program, which was an unreal experience that I'm so grateful for. And now getting a few league games has been so cool. Getting to know and making relationships with all these older guys. It's been pretty special. So yeah, really, really, really happy, and yeah, just really stoked with how the season's panned out, and yeah, can't wait to finish it off.
Right now, we're very, very hungry for draft selection. We don't care where we go, and when you do make the AFL, I wonder what if you could just visualize yourself right now. You get selected. Just imagine what Christmas will look like for you this year.
Yeah.
And what do you reckon you'd say to your family at the Christmas table if that all happens?
Oh, I don't know, like we did it. I don't know, it's been so much put into my journey, and I don't know, to really, think about Christmas time, being on a list, like probably could buy a few more presents for the family, but I'll just be so grateful, and if it's lucky enough to be over East and then coming back for Christmas, like really just spending that time with my family, really taking it all in before maybe I have to go back over. But yeah, I guess we just have to wait and see. It'd be such a surreal moment, definitely.
Well, mate, I hope I get the opportunity to do another interview with you again after that Christmas meal to hear how it all goes, or maybe before, or maybe just after you get drafted. That'd be awesome.
No, that'd be very cool.
So yeah, mate, we'll whatever happens, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
And it's great. You're obviously only how old?
Yeah, 18.
18.
Yeah.
You got so much ahead of you, mate. I think there's so much for you apart from just being the footballer. That what comes across strong today is that you've got very strong family values.
Yeah.
You're a very caring young man.
Yeah.
And you're grateful, and you know why you've got here. I think one of the encouragements I would have for you is being so sport orientated, and being so the way how fast you probably think and move, and everything that you're trying to go about is make sure that you write things down and try to slow down.
Yep.
Because the power of the pause and slowing down actually allows us to
take a minute.
Take a moment, take it easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
And never give up.
100%.
Never give up.
Yeah.
I think that comes across really strong, and how you look up to your brother and what he strives. So, yeah, you're gonna have more setbacks, but I think you've been given a lot of tools in life to be able to go after them and how to overcome them. And if you ever need to have someone else to listen to, I'm always here.
I appreciate it, Matt. Appreciate you having me.
Great to have a chat with Matt.
I love it.
Loved it, mate. Loved it.
Episode 1A.